Strat fans, welcome back. It's Colonel Strat, the Strategy Extraordinaire here, and today we're going to go back into our Victoria 3 Let's Play. So where we left off, we had just started building the canal here. In fact, it's almost done. We've started our customs union with all of these different areas, so this is going to be really good as well. It's really bumping up our economy, so we're doing pretty well, and soon we'll be able to get our next goal done. So let's keep on going, keep on trugging. Don't have much more to do. Revolution in Iberia, Portuguese aristocrat. Man, Europe is getting flipped up, man, isn't it? Yeah, Portuguese are at war. The North German Federation's formed. I mean, other than that, oh, Scandinavia formed. Yeah, Europe's looking kind of whack. France is starting to get some colonies over in Africa. My next goal is to try to get the Columbia District, or Canada, into my trade alliance. But I think I have to get them out of the British market first. If I can get the South American countries. Peru, Bolivia, what? Whoa, whoa, jeez. Chile. Yeah, the border war is looking crazy right now. Crazy, but we have 68k, so we're doing really good. Oh, well, they just went down to 54, but okay, inactive trade routes. Sure, that's inactive. Let's just go to our trade routes. They're inactive because of the Civil War going on. Alright, so we're doing really good. And I like how now we can see who's our loyalists by profession and interest group, so we know who to focus on. Elevators, nice. Land trade capacity, construction sector, infrastructure per 100,000 population. That's good. We need more infrastructure per population, because that helps us. Whoa, dude. This changed a lot. Okay. There's some new ones too. Fishing machine, pump jacks, electric air process, nitrogen. Yeah, they added a lot of stuff. Combustion engine, motorized reconnaissance, engine, automobile. Let's get, how's our military looking? Wargaming, sea lane strategy, strength warfare, NCO training, war propaganda. No, I think we should focus on society. Malaria prevention, film, psychoanalysis, telephone, switchboards, zeppelins, do paved roads. Yeah, we'll continue with this because we need to increase our infrastructure. That way we can increase our market access. Yeah, I know we're stockpiling gold. I can acquire more interest. We're starting to really explode here. Let's see. Clear an interest. Let's do one in Hawaii. Yeah, Oceania. That way we can actually start, getting Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaiian Islands. There's some nice modifiers. I didn't want that. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's quite a name. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. I apologize, my friend. Let's see. Any diplomacy I can do with you? No, not yet. I'm going to start, though. Alright. Oh, whoa. Okay. That's a lot of money. Starting to make some more money. So, I think what we should do is remove this consumption tax. Once we have enough, we're making enough surplus. That's the thing. I don't want to raise the taxes. That's a lot. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Unused construction. Okay. Oh, okay. They're just... sometimes the automatic construction takes a bit to kick in, I think. Or not. Does it not? Is it... they are automatic. I thought. Yeah, they're automatic. That's what I thought. It's not taking up, though. Just take a look and see. Alright, those are already expanding. Let's just expand these ones automatically. Or manually. That way we can at least get them working. Fill up our construction queue. At least most of the way. Alright, there we go. There's the construction queue up. There's clippers and explosives. Oh, there it goes again. No, I want you to automatically expand. Right. There we go. That's better. Bureaucracy is just settling there. We're gaining millions of loyalists every day. So we're doing really well. We just have to build up our economic dominance by inviting people into our customs nation, customs union. Let's see. Who's in our customs union? We have 4, so we need 8 members. So we need to double this number. Let's see. Okay, they will not accept. Haiti will not accept. Hawaii will not accept. So we just have to keep. In fact, let's improve relations with Hawaii. Yeah, let's improve relations with them. Come on. There we go. I think we need to get them a little bit higher, and then we should be able to do that. Oh, threshing machine, that's cool. Let's see, that might be a better way of doing things. Rotary valve engine. Yeah. I'm going to edit this off camera because for some reason I have this mod that I have doesn't allow me to actually do it from the main screen, or else I'd have to go in each one, and we don't want to see that. Alright, Mexican session. We still need to get that. Oh, a gold rush. A gold rush in Nevada. Spread the word. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Get that gold. Alright, we're up to 180k. That's really good. Starting to level out. I need to see why they aren't joining my customs union. Let's see. Why? Base reluctance. Attitude towards us is cautious. Oh, so I have to change their attitude. Okay, maybe I can bankroll them, and that'll change their attitude to me. Let's see, what does that do? Wait a minute, maybe I could try this with an obligation. No. Can I make them my If I make them my protectorate, then they'd have to be in my customs union, right? I think that's how that works. I also need to get Texas to join. The dream. A story has been making the rounds about a miner who struck it rich and became the wealthiest man in this town. People in Nevada are beginning to live beyond their means. All become rich enough. Okay. All that glows does not glitter. It can't be that harming. Yeah, we'll keep the expectations diminished, just so we can keep it from causing troubles if it goes down. Like, you know, because gold rushes do eventually taper off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and manually expand all this shit. Oklahoma needs more industry. The way it does. they're already maxed. Those gold fields. Okay. Do munitions and glassworks. We need more population out here. That's why it's suffering so bad. California. California. Synthetics plants. Food industries. Okay. Maltese mass immigration from Great Britain. Okay, the Maltese people, the Italian phone people. So like they're Italians. Okay. Alright, Italians, you can come to America, that's okay. We can take you. We'll take you on. So let's see, Brazil. They're belligerent. Target of conquest. Okay. Big bald Brazil thinks I'm a target of conquest. Alright. Let's see. The standard of living is good overall. The Zulu mass immigration to Pennsylvania. Okay. We'll take you on, Zulu. Let's see. This is, yep, thresher machines. Releases a lot of workers from that. I need to do that off camera though, guys, until I can get this mod sorted out. Because I feel like if I remove the mod... Oh, okay. The Ripper. New victims. Oh god. Philadelphia Ripper. Let's see. Fund a larger investigation. No evidence links to these crimes. Yeah, I'm gonna fund a larger expedition. Gotta find out what he's up to. Making a lot of gold, guys. A lot of gold. A lot of construction going on. New York's really busted right now. We got like 20 railways. Plants in Rhode Island, Connecticut. Another one there. And we'll also get a steel mill. Okay. Believe it or not, guys, this helmet isn't the most comfortable thing. I think I need to put padding on the inside. See, this is Haiti. They're antagonistic. Why are they antagonistic? Use us as a threatening force in geopolitical affairs. Okay. As us as a threatening force. Oh, okay. Jesus. Oh my god. What is happening here? What do you mean? Below the minimum expected. Even though, what is causing them so much? I think it's the services. Okay, so I just broke 200. So I'm going to remove that consumption tax. Alright. That should bump it up. That should bump up my standard of living now. Now that I've settled out, it's mostly coffee that they get, and again, the People's Party, Free Trade Party, okay? Got an election going on, I wonder who's gonna win. Got no construction going on for some reason. Just low market access, okay, well. I'm going to fund a new project to fix that. Oh, jeez, I didn't mean to do that much, but okay. Utah's got none. Alright. A whole big slew of railroads are going to be developed here. That should help the market access problem. I'm hoping. Even though it might put us in the deficit. Lisa Washington, Worthington, a prominent member of the Whig Party, has been accused of gross corruption. Okay. Tarred by scandalous. Yeah, that's fine. The Whigs aren't as progressive as they used to be. Alright. We're starting this massive project. Destroyer and landing craft. Okay. Yeah, we just have to work on this massive project. Because I'm tired of seeing this market access. Like 28 states have low market access. And it's mostly these states out here. So I'm just tired of seeing that. So I'm going to invest in making railways to fix that problem. And yes, it might put me in a little bit of a deficit. But it's going to be better because eventually it'll help improve my standard of living, because the reason why it's not like going up to 20 or even close to 20 is because so much of it is being like wasted on like just no market access. They're not able to get the stuff. So like the stuff's going around, it's being produced, but the citizens aren't getting the needs they want because of the low market access. So if I fix that problem, they'll be able to get it, hence our stuff will go up. Alright. See, campaign financing. No, I don't care who gets into power right now, because I pretty much got all of the laws that I want. The only laws I really want is like maybe laissez-faire, like multiculturalism. That one's probably the best for us. Elected bureaucrats, probably just, you know, women's suffrage, but nobody's going to support it, or at least women in the workplace, because I want that workforce ratio. Like, look at that workforce ratio. That's so much more workforce. Let's see, 19%, but so many are going to oppose it. It's not going to radicalize any of them, but they're going to oppose it. So I'm going to try it. Women's suffrage. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get women's suffrage. At least try to. Because that'll help us with the workforce. It'll add 15% workforce ratio. So we'll be actually able to pump out more money and be able to get to garrison more of this stuff. Here's our election. Who's in? The People's Party. Okay, that's rural folk. People's Party. Okay, they're in, and they are pacifist, agrarian, particularist, which means labor rights, serfdom abolished, and all that. Frontier expansion. Okay. Socialist Party of America. Oh boy. Okay. But we are good. Let's hope that women's suffrage will pass, or at least get a chance to enhance. I am also okay, one of them went down, so there's enough for one. Workers of the world. Internationalist sentiment with the trade unions has generated suggestions to reach out to the workers in the Columbia District. Class above nation. These unpatriotic ideas will fade. Yeah, embrace proletarian internationalism. Okay, let's let them fade. I don't want to lose that many interests. Okay, what's this? Senegal. Again, I declare neutrality. I'm not getting involved with that. I need to work on decreasing this problem right now, so that my citizens can get the things they want. Okay. Backroom dealings exposed. Prominent members of the intelligentsia, outspoken supporters of women's suffrage, and close allies have been exposed in a corruption scandal, having exchanged political affairs for personal gifts. The inadequate chance. Throw them to the wolves. Let's clean up this mess. Ugh, Christ. Hold on. Let's check my decrees. Oh, of course. Of course I don't have any. Of course I don't. Oh, that's great. Let's at least do greener grass in all of them. These ones in the southern states. At least. Come on. Okay. And then we'll do the manufacturing one right over here, where most of the manufacturing is. And then I'll add on the other ones off screen for you guys, so you don't have to watch this. Alright, we just need a few of them going. That way we can, you know, actually produce some more cash. Oh, City of Plenty. The most prominent members of Georgia. Okay. Let them celebrate. That way we get more loyalists. We're still at 26. How's my construction going? These railways should be almost done. That way we can get them going. And actually be able to ooh, look at that. Instantly. Okay, women's suffrage is terrible right now. We're doing terrible with it. It's got a very low success chance. Argentina colonized Alto Paraguay. We're back almost up to 100k. Gold depleted in California. Okay. Yeah, we do need to incorporate the states too. Yeah, well, we cannot just let them leave. No, well, unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but the Greener Grass campaign does go that. Oh, fringe group violence. Oh, jeez. So a small group within the suffragist movement is threatening to turn the general population against it. Ugh. Okay, we'll just do this to minus our authority. That's okay. We can't lose this chess chance. I need to get it passed. We need this workforce, guys. Alright, in fact, our standard of living is going up, so that's good. Alrighty. Let's check our diplomatic relations. Customs Union. Accept. Come on, man. Haiti would. What's base reluctance? Like, they just automatically just hate us? Ugh, that's just sad. Even though Haiti did conquer, yes, because they're wary, but they are starting to come around. Commission is frustrated with the likelihood of progress surrounding with the suffrage. Has approached us with an offer to expedite the process. Even the Joe will hate it, but it's okay. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? Low market access, yeah, expansive, okay. So we're doing good, though. I'm starting to struggle to get them up there, but we are doing good. Let's see, is there any states that need incorporating? No. Alright, incorporating states. This takes a while to incorporate them. Let's see if there's coffee. Trade. We'll start a new import route for coffee. Hey, I'll take that. Portuguese market back open. Nice, sorry. 3. Hey, we'll take this. Our guys love coffee, so we need coffee for our citizens. For some freaking reason, the AI will never. I found out they will never really produce enough, which sucks. But you know, still must pass. Okay, add that. Okay, given to the demands to pass the bill. We're at 19% chance now. I don't think we're going to reach it this episode, Strat fans. This is just kind of a build up to it. Netherlands colonize Eastern. Okay. Let's just take a, before we go, let's take a look at the world map. So, South America's like fucked right now. There's so many different things, like Peru, Bolivia. What is that? So, yeah, not many have touched Africa other than France, and Egypt is expanding. Europe's kind of, whoa, Scandinavia's big powerhouse. Big powerhouse. Oh, geez, they're cooperative with me, though. And they're ruled by a taller. A 6-year-old. Emperor Lunas Bernadotte. You a son of Marshal Bernadotte? And yeah, that pretty much sums up the Scandinavians for you. Russia, it still has Alexander Romanov, which he's outliving. He's getting close to his demise in history. British Raj, Great King, has not faltered. Nothing going on in Oceania other than whatever this is. Just a whole mess. And then, you know, we just have to finally get Texas assimilated. Let's see if we can get them to become our protectorate. Or, yeah, to get them to become our protectorate. They won't accept. Okay. That's great. They are pursuing a strategy of defend the borders, of course. They will not accept. Oh, that's great. Tributary, take on death, rivalry, bankroll, alliance. We have an alliance with them already. Change to our customs union. None of them will accept it. No, Belgium won't accept it either. Netherlands. Let's improve relations with these fellas, just to make it better. Alright, and that'll probably do it for today, Strat fans. I know not the most exciting episode, but we have really kick-started, and I'm going to try to start plotting a war. Either to expand and take Cuba, or to expand out here and take Burma. I really want to take Burma, because of all the opium plantations they have out here. So, next episode, look for that war. It'll be really, really spicy. I'm planning on just expediting this campaign, and we're going to be looking at the economic dominance. So, if we go back to, I think it's the journal. Yes. So we have to choose. We have to pick one of these. We got to complete one of these to expand to the next journal entry, and we just have to complete all the journal entries to get our victory. And that'll conclude the campaign. But in the meantime, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, Strat fans. Keep it strategic. Colonel out.